Shalom and welcome. This is 2 minutes of Torah. In this week's Parasha Vaetchanan, the second portion in the book of Dvarim of Deuteronomy, we are reading for the second time in the annual cycle the Ten Commandments. And even though they are the same Ten Commandments, we know that there are little differences in the way Moses recalls the giving of those Ten Commandments at Sinai. One of the biggest differences, the most famous probably of them all, is regarding Shabbat. While in the book of Exodus, we are commanded to remember the day of Shabbat. On this portion, the one we're reading this week, we are commanded to observe Shabbat. Of all the explanations about the reason for this difference, the one I like the best is the one that tells us that remembering without observing is not enough. If you only remember that today is Shabbat but you don't do anything about it, it's not enough. On the other hand, if you remember and if you observe Shabbat and you do whatever is prescribed for us to do or to not to do in this day, but you don't remember why are we doing this, it's also not enough. And as true as this explanation is for Shabbat vis-a-vis our remembering and observing what we do in that day to make it a meaningful day, it's for other things in our life. We have had a very tough summer with news around the world, but specifically in Israel. And as I'm recording this, in Egypt, Israelis and Palestinians are getting together to try to find a solution. We all remember that we want peace. May they also find the inspiration to act in ways that will bring peace, tranquility to both sides, and that everyone from now on and for a very, very long time will be worried and occupied on the daily little things and not about war and violence. May we have a great week. May we start getting good news. Looking forward to seeing you this Shabbat. Have a great time.